This is not a group of killers.
All right, everyone.
This is not a group of killers. This is.
Look, Fulham did us the favour we needed, and this is how we showed up today. Against. Look, Everton were very good today. Defended really well, but they are factually have been one of the worst teams in the league this season. And we couldn't ask them more questions than we did. I think the first half, you look at the players for me, you know, the chance they've had, I think they could have done more with it. Second half, I think Arteta weakened us. I think the team got worse with his subs. I think the balance was completely lost. And ultimately, another game week goes by that Arsenal actually had an opportunity to do something despite being 9 points behind, coming back into football post-international break. And we've flopped. I mean, we're going to fall further behind Chelsea most likely. And we're being dragged into, forget the title, we're being dragged into a race that Liverpool have claimed 2 points since pre-Man United. Obviously, there's a game in hand, a game that didn't get played. And our response to that has been horrendous. I'm so disappointed in, everyone, the team, the manager. Lee, you've been very quiet for the last half hour.
He said it, though. He said all he needed to say.
I'm at the point, as I said, I think just things sometimes run its course, and I just think for me, look, the manager's, there's a lot on his head and his shoulders, and I just think ultimately he just needs to go. That's just it. It's not reactionary. People know my opinions on the guy, and everyone had their opinions, and I knew what was going to happen. I knew we weren't going to win the game. It's freaking asinine to take off your captain, Odegaard, who's the most creative player in the team, and bring on two 17 or have a 17 and an 18-year-old to come and save the day. Or the game. So I think, I don't know why I'm shocked, because I already knew that this was going to happen in the end with those subs. So ultimately, you look at the bigger picture. Not only are we not going to win the league, don't see us winning the Champions League, because you can't trust the manager's decisions. And if you can't trust the manager's decisions, then the players won't. If the players don't, they don't re-sign, and it's a vicious cycle. So somewhere, something's rotten, and if it's rotten from the head down, you normally cut the head off, right? So the manager's got to take full blame today. And as I said, for me, I think it's absolutely disgusting what we've seen today. It's absolutely disgusting, those substitutions. It's absolutely disgusting, to take off your right back and then put him left back to put Partey in the right back position. It makes no sense to me.
I have no idea what he was going for.
It makes
I don't know what
Nobody in this panel predicted a win for no reason. We predicted a win because we are a much substantial. This isn't playing against Man City where it's touch and go. We are playing substantially a much, much worse team than us. So with that, with all the information that you had prior to the game, you then take that and you surmise a result, which we said 3-0, 2-0, someone said 2-1. But ultimately, 4-0 was what we kind of all was looking at and expected. And ultimately, the first half, as you said, it is on the players, but that second half, that was the most amateurish kind of management I've seen.
It's the worst he's looked from a manager.
The main thing I was screaming is he's lost his head. And I'm not even going to say this is Hackney Marshes football, because that's actually disrespectful to them. You go and watch Clapton FC, you go and watch all of them boys. The manager would never do anything like that. Shout out to one of my boys, Nathan. He played for SC Dons. The manager would never make a substitution or make 4 or 5 mistakes like that. None.
Moving like this is a friendly or something.
So this isn't the Emirates Cup. This is the league.
This is a joke.
You've taken off your best 6. You've taken off all the players and your best 10 creator went in the league, as I said. So, this isn't hunky-dory, and Arteta has outright lost us the league with his substitutions this season.
I agree.
Yeah, if this is the moment, if we look back at the end of the season and we don't win the title, these last 2 games have shown me that that's it. In terms of for Arteta.
All right, everyone. We're going to round it off. Oh, no, we're not, because we've got loads of super chats. Let me just fly through them really quickly. Thank you, everyone. The ones that have been sent through, we're going to go through now. So while I super appreciate everyone wanting to have their say, we're going to go through the ones that have been sent through. Right, Murad says, Just sack Arteta, man. What are we doing here? Liverpool dropping points and we are doing fuck. Oh, says time to officially start the new Wenger out brigade. Bloody hell, Mikel out brigade. Call us. Oh, the mob. Mikel out brigade. Okay, quite clever.
That's funny.
Zane says, as a neutral looking into the Premier League, Arsenal are the league's banter club, not Spurs, I promise. Okay, whatever. Rizvan says, if Arteta fails to win the league, he needs to go. Usopp says, don't blame subs, we were shit in the first half. I think we were much better in the first half.
Yeah.
In the first half, we were pretty good, actually. Second half was a joke. Gorav says, a stubborn piece from stubborn of Arteta to play Partey right back. KJ says, last time I take a bet on Arsenal to win, nobody's fault but mine. I'm a Chelsea supporter, but still thought ... my bad. Well, Joey says, He goes, we are shite. Okay, fine. If you want to win the league, you have to take advantage. Embarrassing the team. Arteta is an utter bum. Stop protecting him, the fan base. If he doesn't deliver, questions need to be answered. And Real Madrid Arsenal says, Arteta's a joke. You sub off your most creative players against a team that's parking the bus and slows the game. Arteta can't handle the pressure. Arteta out. Murad said, did anyone see Waneri? Let's not go into Waneri.
No. And why can't we go in him? People, we can't put this guy as the Messiah.
Yep.
You know, he's the next best thing.
Did nothing.
We have to give the same amount of flack as we do praise, and vice versa.
Did nothing.
If we constantly rave about this guy as he's going to be the next best thing, and then he comes on for 20 minutes and he's meant to come in and be the replacement for Odegaard, who's the captain and the best creative player in his team, one of the players in the league, of course he's getting as much flack as everybody else.
No, he's
because
not.
He
He's
is.
17 for fuck's
I don't give a crap how old
No,
he is.
he's got a load of fucking bollocks.
He's a
Of course.
footballer.
No, that is complete
James,
shit.
stop protecting these players. He's a
Protect
footballer.
your
He's a
17-year-old
footballer.
who's
a
brought on.
17-year-old.
We've just gone in
He's
on
come on to
Mikel.
make
We've gone
a
in on
job.
Mikel
No,
saying
but
that
he's come
Mikel
on to
made
make
a
a job
fucking
to make a
mess of the
difference.
subs.
But
Mikel
he's
had
come
an
on to make a
absolute
difference,
shocker
though.
with all the subs, right? I
I'm
didn't know
sorry,
who
James.
was playing where at
No,
the
I'm
end of the
sorry.
game.
They
And we're
all
wondering
have
why
to take
17-year-old didn't look that good.
No. He's part of the play. He has to get some flack because he came on.
Percentage, what would you give him?
10%, 5%.
10%.
5, 2, 6, 90, it makes no difference. He has to take accountability.
I give him 0.5.
He takes accountability. You know what? 0.5 is better than 0 because he did nothing. He did nothing, James. That's all I'm saying to you.
And he played 40 minutes.
And
Yeah,
he played, James. He played enough time to get us to. Because I know you when you do your player ratings. I might even, you know what, Kaz, I might even ask you to join today because you know what, he came on and he had enough time to make a difference. It's not like he played 5 minutes where Arteta
Why
kind
do
of.
we need to mention it?
But why is it
Why
not
do we
his?
need to mention it?
No, but he's part of the. He's part of the. He's part of the performance.
I'm not.
No,
I'm
he's
with-
part-
I'm with-
Waneri wasn't
I'm with
great.
James
On we
there.
go. We just go. Waneri didn't have the impact we hoped. On to the next.
No. You say he came on, he made no difference. He gets a 4, he gets a 3, he gets a 2 because he was poor.
But that's not what you're doing. You're
I'm saying
going
he's
on going. He gets as much as everyone.
He gets a portion of the blame for the poor performance.
You said he gets as much as everyone else. We should be
because
talking
he
about
played.
him like we should be talking about everyone.
Listen,
shouldn't
whether
be.
he gets 0.5, he gets 10.
Let's
he gets
say
90,
even he didn't
he
have a bad
he
game.
gets a
Players have
portion.
bad
We were talking
games.
about fucking Ethan Waneri.
No, but
man.
he's not the biggest problem, but he is a problem.
He's not.
Today.
I don't really
That's all it
vibe
is.
with that, man.
I'm in the stream before I
I'm
lose my
sorry,
head,
man.
man.
We
I
can't
can't believe
we
we're
can't
talking
keep
about
hiding these
17-year-old.
players, James. I'm sorry, we can't.
1 year, you need to go for everyone else that
Yeah,
started that
there
game.
we go. I just can't. I just don't see why we got to hide players when they.
What did I? We have to go for. Say that again,
I'm saying, I don't understand.
Mike. We have to go from as much as everyone else at the start of that game.
No, that's not what I said.
No.
I didn't say that.
I'm
No, but isn't-
I'm
did I
saying
just hear
what?
that wrong?
No. I'm not going for you.
Maybe I did hear it wrong. But
What I'm saying is that why are we focusing on Waneri? What about the
I
other players
agree.
that
Thank you.
started?
That's what I think. Yeah.
For me, I'm looking. Like I said, I'm
Sorry,
looking
I
at.
misheard you. My apologies.
It's cool. I know you was ready, innit?
And you go to the gym. I don't.
You with?
I heard. I thought.
Where's that? Where's that energy for Lee?
No, you're both bigger. I heard. We need to talk about him as much as all the starting players.
No, I'm saying
And
we need to talk
I
about the
can't
starting
believe that.
players more so than Waneri.
Yeah, I totally
And then
agree.
also it is to do with Arteta because the starting lineup I would have maybe have put Waneri on before I would have put Martinelli in based on the previous performance this week.
Yeah.
I feel like we're forgetting it is for me. This performance is more about Arteta than it is about the players. But
Totally agree.
That's for me. He's put the wrong structure. Then he's panicked, and it showed his inexperience. This is where people were talking about Arteta. Is he cut for the job? These are the games I'm looking at, and I'm like, you know what, maybe not, question mark.
And look, I think year on year, I think he's progressed us in terms of points, in terms of goals scored, chance created, everything like that. But I think now it gets to a point where Arsenal fans, we've become accustomed to challenging now. We have to go to that next step and win something. And I think this was the season that you look at where City are, you look at the teams that have dropped off, you think, you know what, we have to go and take advantage now and progress from that 1 point away from winning the league to winning something. And I think so far, I agree with the panel. Arteta's lost us this league with bad substitutions, with again, how many games this season have we started off, and we come out in the second half very defensive, sitting back. We're too reactive. We're not proactive. And I think if you're a reactive team and not proactive, you're never going to win a league. That's it. It's that simple.
All right, guys. Thank you. Let's wrap it up there. Final super chat. Sack Arteta now says London Nomad. I'm sorry, you can't even blame the owner. 700 million has been given. Bad subs with bad positioning. 5 years, get a new manager and sort out the director of football. Arteta can't do this. Apologies if anything else has come in. Towards the end of that stream, we're going to wrap up there. Fan cams to come. As you can see, we're all very
Fired up.
pissed off because we dropped points we shouldn't have. And actually, the worst, we didn't even fall further behind Liverpool. It's just another. That's the fucking worst bit about it. Yeah, let me not. Fan cams soon come. Fan cam soon to come. There we go. Thank you. Round of applause to the watch party and everyone who came and gave their thoughts. Fair play.